Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I'm fine. Kisumu is also fantastic. Maybe you could let me know where you're watching the video from. Whether you are in Kenya, the county, or outside the country, the specific country. William Samoei Arap Ruto will be sworn in as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya next week. And from my own observation, William Ruto is clearly laying an elaborate strategy already to isolate Raila Odinga from Kenyan politics. William Ruto has already broken the norm by destroying the dynasties. William Ruto managed to stop President Uhuru Kenyatta, the Kenyattas. He defeated Raila Odinga, the Odingas. William Ruto also stopped Gideon Moi, the Mois. So he's already broken that particular record. But William Ruto understands one thing, that Raila Odinga at his weakest point is normally a very dangerous person. So he's already laying a strategy on how he's going to isolate and tame Raila Odinga at the same time. So in this video, I want to give you the strategies which William Ruto is already employing to stop or to tame Raila Odinga. But before we do that, in case you are watching the channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now let us go straight to the point. And by the way, let me make this request. Give this particular video thumbs up. Just click that like button. And for those who can, please drop your comments. I'm going to read all of them. Now, let us get now to serious business. When William Ruto was declared the president-elect of the Republic of Kenya, he made two things very clear. The first thing he made very clear was that he was not going to go for any handshake. That's the first thing he made clear. The second thing he made clear was that he would want a situation where the opposition is strong. But looking at the way William Ruto has behaved since since the Supreme Court made the ruling, it is clear that William Ruto is not willing for any handshake, but he's going for handshake with specific individuals allied to Raila Odinga. You saw the other day Janet Ongera, a close ally of Raila Odinga. You saw Ongwae, and when he was challenged, he stated that most of those people were actually with him. So that's very clear. The other thing which is also coming out clearly is that William Ruto is keen on weakening the opposition. Why is he doing that? The truth of the matter is that William Ruto fears Raila Odinga, and he has developed very clear strategies on how he's going to ensure that Raila Odinga is isolated. William Ruto, having been in politics for a long time, understands that Kenyan politics revolve around three main things. The first thing is the stomach. So William Ruto understands that majority of people participating in politics are in politics for their stomach. So the moment he became the president, he understood that most of these people would go for him, especially those who lost. Like a question is, why would Ongwae go for Ruto, a man who has been a governor for those years? So it's all about politics of the stomach. He understands also that there are those who would want to survive politically. So politics of survival. So these people would now want to go to him, maybe for their businesses as they prepare for their political survival after this election. Someone like Ongwae, someone like Kiraitu would want to survive again. They would not survive by fighting Ruto, William Ruto also understands that there is always the desire to join government. So those who are with Raila Odinga are currently desiring to join government so that they can be appointed board of directors or chairman of this board or ambassador here, ambassador there. So William Ruto understands all those. And that's why you even see someone like Atwoli, who is the Kotu boss, expressing interest in working with William Samoei Arap Ruto. So having said that, let us now get to the business. What strategies is the deputy president using to isolate Raila Odinga? The truth of the matter is that if you look at the voting pattern of the entire country, most part, if you take the map of Kenya and you paint it blue and you paint it yellow, the truth is most parts of the country are blue. Of course, their argument that it's blue because most places which supported Raila Odinga was sparsely populated, while those who supported Ruto like Mountain are densely populated. But the truth of the matter is that if you look at the map of Kenya, it's blue. So which means William Ruto would want to turn those blue into yellow. He would want to gain the legitimacy to rule. So to do that, it means he has to isolate Raila Odinga. And he's using the following 5 strategies. His first strategy is to target Raila Odinga support base. I think William Ruto is just continuing with what he began long time ago. Immediately after 2017 election, William Ruto embarked on campaigns for his 2022. As a matter of fact, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga underrated him and thought that he would not sustain the campaign, but he sustained it. So William Ruto, after the 2017 elections, understood the strength of Raila Odinga, and he realized that he needed to consolidate his base, which was the central Kenya, or the mountain and Rift Valley, and then he wanted to target 2 regions, the coastal region and Western Kenya, because he realized that for him to succeed, he needed to consolidate those regions. So coastal region gave him a bit problem, and Western. But towards the end of the campaign, William Ruto got an avenue. He got an entry. He managed to win the support of Musalia Mudavadi, and he managed to win the support of Wetangula. So in Western Kenya, as we speak, despite the fact that Raila Odinga won the votes there, the fact that Raila Odinga will not be in government, and the fact that now Moses Wetangula is the Speaker of the National Assembly, and Musalia Mudavadi is going to be the Prime Secretary, I doubt if Raila Odinga will manage onslaught from those 2 gentlemen now that they have the power. I don't think, unless the voters down there would view Raila Odinga as their man's tail. But of course, if you consider Raila Odinga's age, so he's targeting his base. Then you go to the coastal region. In the coastal region, Raila has Joho, William Ruto had Mvurya, Aisha, and the rest. 9 weeks to the election, he managed to win the support of Amason Kingi. So Kingi has now been made the Speaker of the Senate. In the coastal region, that is the highest position now they are holding. So Kingi has been elevated. So if Kingi were to fight with Joho, Kingi would now be up there. Remember, he still has some slots for the cabinet secretary, which will either give Hassan Omar or will give Salim Mvurya or Aisha Jumwa. Once he does that, then those 2 people or 3, if you will give them 2 cabinet secretaries, and I'm actually praying for my friend Hassan Omar. If you will give them, then the coastal region will be targeted. So he hopes that those appointments will be used to isolate Raila Odinga from those two regions. So he's targeting Raila Odinga stronghold. You go to the northern Kenya where Raila Odinga got massive support, he already has the UDM. So that's the first. His second strategy is to engineer defections from Azimio. You know, they're Azimio elected leaders, and also they're just Raila Odinga's key supporters from Azimio stronghold. You take Kisii, for example, where he performed dismally this time around, compared to Uhuru. He already has Ongwae, he already has Omingo Magara, he already has Ben Mumanyi, he already has Janet Ongera and the group. You go to Meru, he already has Kireitu Murungi. You go to Northern Kenya, the same. So basically, he's engineering defection of key Raila Odinga's allies. And this was manifested during the voting for the position of the speaker in, was it last week? Last week, where at the Senate, 10 members of Raila Odinga's party voted for Kingi, and at the Senate, I think there were around 30 or 80 MPs who voted in favor of his candidate, Moses Wetangula. So it's basically engineering the defection. And the third strategy is that William Ruto is now targeting the perceived regional kingpins within Azimio. And before long, we'll start seeing the perceived regional kingpins from within ODM moving to join William Ruto or to support him. But it's going to do that, but it's not going to interfere with the Luos, because he understands that Luos are a different breed. And his fourth strategy is to weaken the opposition. You know, William Ruto understands the fact that Uhuru Kenyatta failed because William Ruto led opposition against his government. And he did it in a big way. So William Ruto is joining government, is forming a government when the country is facing serious challenges. So a serious opposition would actually expose the failures of the government. That is what Ruto is trying to avoid. He's ensuring that majority of Azimio supporters, members of parliament, senators are on his side. He's ensuring that those with the voices are on his side, so that even if certain things will not be going right in his government, nobody would be talking about them. Because if, for example, opposition was strong, I can tell you, William Ruto's government is one of the government which is going to fail badly. So William Ruto understood how he managed to destroy Uhuru Kenyatta's government, how he painted the government as a failure. So we do not want a strong opposition. We would want Raila Odinga to be weak, and already Raila Odinga and his side are buying the bait that they don't need to oppose Ruto. They just need him to do whatever he wants. It's upon Kenyans who will feel the heat. And lastly, William Ruto is also disrupting Raila Odinga's key allies or people who sponsored him. The Mount Kenya Foundation are already on his side. Mount Kenya elders are already on his side. The other time I saw a group of Kisii elders who were supportive of Raila Odinga on his side. People like Atwoli, who financed Raila Odinga's activities in Western Kenya, are already swearing allegiance to Ruto. So basically, William Ruto is trying to do everything to bring everybody within the political circles to his side, apart from Raila Odinga and the Luo nation. I don't know what to think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. Bye-bye.